I'm tired as hell. Clash at the Castle reaction and show. I hate this. I hate this, and I hate people. But let's see. Let me oh wow, you know, I keep forgetting that that is in my thing. Um let's see. Let me send that there. I keep forgetting how to do this. I've never done it before. I'll add it. I'll share it here too. Is there anything else I can think of? There should be one more. I guess. Where else? Where else? Where else? I'll do it here. Oh, it swaps them. So now I'm gonna do one last thing. I'll just copy it. Yeah, because I know Clash at the Castle is happening. I think Clash at the Castle just ended. It's too crazy. Alright, that should... No, I don't need to share it to Facebook. So let's see. Let me see if the link actually goes through. If the link doesn't go through, that's gonna suck. I've spent 3 minutes just doing this. Because I don't want to hear my own voice. Let me see. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. I want to make sure did it not show? Damn it. Well, hopefully it does, because I did promote it at least. Now I have to turn the phone up to see if they can hear me. Alright, so it looks like the volume is working, so I'm going to turn my phone down. Alright. Good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I wasn't even necessarily going to do this today. But I have the time, and work has finally stopped beating my ass. So I figured that I'd just do this. So a couple of things while I fix something up. So there was a boss that I was going to face. Hey, Gladys, hello. So initially, I was actually thank you, Gladys. I appreciate it. So the funny part about this is the Queen and the Sea DLC, right? So I was actually supposed to do that on stream because I had my loadout set up and everything. But unfortunately, I had this nagging itch that if I played the game while off stream, I would end up beating it. And lo and behold, after doing some grinding and facing off against a boss I hadn't fought in years, the first time I started playing this game, lo and behold, I actually beat the boss with, like, not too much difficulty. So, unfortunately, my luck in doing that was going to be... What BC is this? Currently, right now, this is 1 BC. This is... I actually did the hard mode a little while before. I played through this a little bit. There was some stuff that I didn't realize that activates. Especially when it comes down to... Oh, no. Oh, you're violent. Oh, okay. I'll do that. So, what I didn't realize when I was playing this, or at least what I had forgotten, was that, the health flash, like if you see in the corner, Tatooine will probably know what I'm talking about, considering he asked what PC I was on. So, the little health flask in the corner right there, usually there are places within the rest stops that you can go to refill your stuff. Unfortunately, I forgot that these things have a tendency to lower in frequency after a certain point. So I did a little test run to see how far I could make it. Hey James, what's going on, man? Yeah, I see one of your Digimon videos has 144 views. Really? Like, that's kind of funny. You know, I had actually thought about going back to Digimon 2. But I was probably gonna do a different Digimon game. So maybe at one point I will go back and choose another Digimon game, probably a different one. Probably because it says waifu and has a girl one that's on. You know, Gladys, honestly, you're probably right. You know, well, they're probably in for a huge surprise when they find out that, the waifu is actually a worm Digimon. Dead Cells, like, no. So, what's going on, man? I will say this, I'll get into the wrestling stuff in a little bit. But, so yeah, I mean, cause that's kind of the problem, like, that's kind of what kept me from streaming, if I'm honest. Cause I was going to stream, like, the entire, like, whole fight. But the problem was that, when I went through and fought both the 3 servants, cause this is like 4... messed up. Oh well. Because it's a 4-way fight. Like, you fight the 3 servants, and then after that you fight the queen herself. Like, there is like only one rest spot. So initially I was gonna do the whole thing on stream, but I ended up doing it off stream. So I was just like, oh shit, like what am I gonna do now? Like like damn, like I have no content now. So I figured, like I was saying before, I had tried this game a little bit on hard mode. I'll be honest with you, the only real difference between this game now and the game on a normal difficulty, the only real difference is the fact that there are a lot more enemies crawling around, some of which are a little bit unknown. So you might see a lot of guys that you hadn't seen before the last time I was playing this game. But otherwise than that, honestly, that was really the only thing. And that's kind of what made me realize, damn, like, I should probably start looking into, like, having, like, another game. Because, like, even now, excuse me, I'm not going to say that I'm the absolute best Dead Cells person, because I'm not. I'm sure there are plenty of people that are better than me, and I'm not really looking... I don't stream this game looking to be like the top speedrunner. But at the same token, I'm just like, at some point I should try and like... I should try and have another game that's a little bit like new, you know what I mean? And it was once I realized, it was once I beat the Queen in the Sea that I actually realized, oh shit, I should probably get on this. So when that happened, you know, I was kind of at a loss, but I decided, you know what, to kind of make up for that. Oh, I did hit it. Perfect. I had decided, you know what, to make up for it, how about I just... How about I just do this for the first time, go up a couple of CC, and just go that way. Oh yeah, I can get my new outfit. This is one of the new outfits that I ended up getting when I went through the game the first time. Because like I said, I'm not going in there. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But it was like I said before, I tried this off stream, and a lot of the bosses that are hard on normal difficulty, they're not all that hard. Like, they get a bit faster, a bit more aggressive, but they're perfectly doable. And once I realized that, I was kind of like, you know what, if that's the case, then I can do it on stream. It's not gonna cost anything, you know? So here we are. 734 days. Yeah, almost 2 years. Like, I mean, not almost 2 years, over 2 years. Which I think is absolutely insane. Not that I mind, of course, but it's like... But they were really kind of hyping up Drew McIntyre to be the guy to, like, eventually beat Roman. Ow. And now that Drew has proven to not be that guy... Oh! I also saw a screenshot while I was promoting this on Instagram. So apparently the Fiend is back. I saw the screenshot. And, I will say this. if the Fiend is not the one to defeat Roman at this particular point in time, I don't know. Because right now, at this point, WWE is kind of in a position like, yo, if Roman's no longer like a full-time guy, that proves to be a big issue. So, hold on a second. Michael, who just came out the door? Or who came in? Did you lock the door?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Okay. Alright, I'm back. Oh, my brother says hello, by the way, to everybody who's still here. I wasn't expecting anybody to, like, come through, because I know, like, it's a Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. I wasn't even really planning on streaming. I had just ran some errands, low-key. My mom went to go take care of something. So, I didn't really have any intention of streaming at first, but I was like, you know, I said I was gonna do it. Why not? There's no reason for me to, you know, not do it or whatever. It's Cody time.
I'm alright, Shay.
So, the thing about that is, that means that Cody has to win the Royal Rumble. Like, if for any particular reason the Fiend does not win, that means legitimately Cody has to win the Rumble. He has no choice. Like, if Cody doesn't win the Rumble next year, I don't know what they're gonna do. So, I mean, while Triple H is the one in charge right now, I'm pretty sure that, like, he'll have some sort of plan. But as it stands right now, I think the biggest thing is, like, for Triple H to try. The Strowman Express is also. I'm gonna be honest. No offense to Braun Strowman, but, like, I guess I'm not really feeling it, you know? It's kind of like Strowman being back is cool and all, I guess. Congratulations for him. But, like, even though he hasn't been gone for that long, it feels like he's been gone for that long. And since he's been gone for that long, it's kind of like, you know, like, you think absence makes the heart grow fonder, like with Cody. But with Strowman, it's like, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But good for him that he's back. I mean, it was kind of awkward that he was getting pushed like a motherfucker and then just all of a sudden, you know, you don't even do as much damage, bro. Yeah, I'm out of here. But yeah, it is pretty awkward that he was getting a push and then all of a sudden he gets, like, laid off because, well, not laid off, he gets the budget cut treatment, you know. So, but outside of wrestling talk, again, thank you guys for, like, joining me or whatever. I completely forgot that I had to actually promote this. So I was just like, yo, damn, this is kind of, you know, it was really awkward. It's always really awkward when you're away and, like, oh, an infantry bow. Oh. I'll use it as money. But yeah, it's always weird when you go away for a certain amount of time and then, like, you come back and then you forget to do everything. So you come back and then you forget how to do everything and then you're trying to remember and you gotta scramble. It's all weird. The process of coming back is weird. Um, if it wasn't for, if it was the Strowman that was built up to face Brock, it would have been great. Got a choo-choo change. Yeah, for real. Like, Braun Strowman being back, I mean, ultimately, like I said, good for him, but me personally, it doesn't do anything for me. At least not right now. It doesn't do anything. So, we'll see where it goes. Also, Gladys, if you're still listening, I would just like to say, the amount of fury in your last Twitter post about, everything with Sly Cooper 2, and I think, there was this one horror game that I forgot what it was called. I know it was a huge rant on Twitter that you were extremely upset about, and I feel like the one thing I want to say to that, maybe if he beat Roman again, that'll help. Oh God, please. Don't even wish that. Don't even wish that back upon us, bro. But no, Strowman is, no, Roman is still there. Roman's there. But what I will say is that I do agree. I'm just sad. All right, so now that I'm no longer getting my ass beat. So, what I was saying was, I feel like every game system right now, let me know if you guys agree with this, but it feels like every game system right now, for whatever reason, every game system or every, like, developer, I'm not fit. God damn it. It seems like every game developer is making remakes for games, except for the ones that people actually need. Like, I think Naughty Dog, or I forget what Naughty Dog has. So if someone could give me that, you can correct me. But I feel like something like a Naughty Dog, they have all these different franchises that they can feed, and instead just decide that they're gonna put all their focus in, like, excuse me, they decide that they're gonna put all their focus into, like, remaking a more expensive Last of Us Part 1. And I don't understand why. Well, the first one is well received, but that doesn't mean if you remake it for the PS5, no matter how you feel about the second game, it doesn't mean that if you remake it for the PS5, that doesn't make it right for you to remake it again and then have it full retail price. It's been yes, they remade it for the PS5, and it's full price. Yes, exactly, and that's the problem. Between 72 and 75, yes. But the point is, you know, it's like, yeah, it's great that you brought over, like, this particular game, but, like, you have other game franchises that you can do things with, and you just choose not to. And it's so fucking cheap. A $70 remake for a not-so-old game. Yeah, exactly. Like, it does. James and I were talking about this during one of his streams. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. No matter how much you love a game. Like, for example, For any of you that may not know, I am a big fan of a game called Asura's Wrath, if anyone has heard of it. If not, it's perfectly fine. It's kind of niche. Kind of. And if it ever got put onto like PS4 or whatever, no, it's definitely not an indie title because Capcom made it.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So I love Asura's Wrath to death. I genuinely do. But if they made a PS4 version of it, and they're telling me, oh, you need to pay like upwards $60, $65. Hell no, you can keep that shit. Like I'm not gonna buy it. At that point, I might as well just chalk up the 100 and something dollars and then just play it through PlayStation Plus Premium. You know, which by the way, one of my friends in real life, he actually I went to his place and he told me about the benefits of PlayStation Plus Premium, and I saw all the games on there, and I'm gonna be honest, there's some games on there that if I could do it, I'd actually like to stream. Not gonna lie. One of the specific ones is Ape Escape. For those of you that don't know, I used to play Ape Escape a lot when I first had my PS2. So, and unfortunately, we weren't as good at taking care of discs as we are right now. So unfortunately, it did not survive. But, within that time of playing Ape Escape and then going up to PS3 and PS4 and etc., I never knew Ape Escape had a sequel. So, like, if I could ever play, like, if I could ever play, like, Ape Escape or Ape Escape 2 for the stream, I definitely like to do that. I don't think any of it. But, yeah. So, I don't know. Like I said before, that might just be me, because, like I said, I just think it's ridiculous. That's actually another thing. So the surprise about this stream is that this is kind of where I just rant about a whole bunch of gaming stuff, because I actually have something else that I want to get off. And this I kind of got off of my friend of mine, because we were talking about new games that were coming out this year, and like, he's a big fan of the horror genre. But as of late, it seems like the horror genre has not been a fan of him. Which is to say, nothing has really hit that same thing. Like, I mean, you know, at one point, and that's kind of something funny that I don't think a lot of people realize, at one point, Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't like a Kingdom Hearts-esque level story type of game with all these types of theories and stuff like that. At one point, FNAF was actually scary as hell, you know, and I guess that kind of got lost over time, but FNAF was actually scary. And I think, like, anyone in the chat who was there when FNAF 1 first popped off will probably tell you, like, right now, like, FNAF isn't necessarily scary as much as it is, like, you know. I walked right into that. Why? Tell me why? No, please, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm sorry.
I'd be happy if you ran to electronic origin. In order to even have the game somewhat stable, you have to literally shut out.
Well, I'm not gonna rant about anything exotic. Hold on, you guys. I have an important call.
Yellow. He's right
What
here.
is it?
Ugh. Oh God. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Dee Dee. Oh, mom's hand is shaking. Okay. She gotta get up. Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Nah,
No.
we're just kind of relaxing because we just got. Before mom came, we went grocery shopping, so.
I really need to.
How you feel now? Oh Lord, I know how that feels. Alright, Dee Dee, well, we're glad that you're still feeling alright.
Yeah.
We love you, Dee Dee.
Love you, Dee Dee.
What's up?
Yo, treat.
Oh, Triana. The call was breaking up. What happened at the phone place? They couldn't do it? Yeah. Alright then, no problem. Well, if you need any help with anything, just let me know. Cause I'm off that Friday, so. Alright, Triana.
My body is not listening to me.
Michael is sore and was trying to lay down.
Before y'all called, which is not a bad thing, but my body feels like lead. Love you
Love
too.
you too. Alright, Ma. Alright. Love you too. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My mom had called and it was something that I had to take. Nothing's necessarily going on, but it's just one of those personal family things that you have to take care of. But everything's good. Everything's good. So what was I about to say? Oh, yes. So, back on the subject of me ranting about video games, this is kind of what this is going to be for the most part. I was talking to my friend about, he was specifically talking about horror games, but this kind of came up. I personally am tired of, like, everything in gaming turning into, like, a big kind of graphics contest, if that makes sense. Where, like, not that the game has to look like, you know, ass butter or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But, like, when graphics are the only thing that really matter over like how a game plays or the story or whatever the case may be, it feels like this hollow love, if that makes sense. You know, like you look at games like this, and you look at games like Undertale, and you look at games like Deltarune, ignoring the fact that part 2 isn't out yet, but we're not talking about that right now. You look at games like that, and you're just like, damn, like these are so good, and like really don't get the love that they deserve because like they're 2D or like they're 8-bit or whatever. And well, in Dragon Ball Super's case, I mean, it's just that the anime is mid. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna spoil the Dragon Ball Super movie, but I will say I saw it, and I will make it clear. If their goal was to, like, try and outdo Broly, overall, they failed. And they failed horribly. They fumbled the bag. Alright? All I'm gonna say about Dragon Ball Super Superhero is that, to me personally, it is one of those movies that is another firm reminder that nostalgia is only going to take you so far. That's what it is, at least to me. Not saying it's a bad movie, but it is definitely kind of but back on the topic of games though, I feel like everything has gotten so much more about what's the most like realistic and what can like run and like the highest whatever, like 1080, 24/6. I forgot the numbers precisely, but like your 1080p's and like your 4K's and stuff like that, like how realistic it is. Like, a lot of people seem to forget that like video games are not made to be like realistic. You know, they're meant to be more of an escape from the fact that, you know, you already, life is stressful as it is. If I wanted to see somebody like, I'll use GTA as an example, nothing against people who play GTA, but like, for example, if I wanted to see people kind of like, Skynet is gaming control. But if I wanted to see people like genuinely like go to strip clubs and like commit literal, as the title establishes, Grand Theft Auto, and like go get stripper lap dances, if I wanted to see that, I just watch the news, me personally. You know, that's why I don't play a lot of games that are like based on, that are more like realistic than anything else. Now, something like a God of War or like a Horizon Zero Dawn, which is another game that I really wanted to try at some point in time, stuff like that I can get behind. You know what I mean? But, you know, if I wanted hyper realism, like, I'd go out in real life, you know what I mean? So, again, that's kind of just like my rant on that. The first T80 I see walking around.
The first T800.
Could T800, I read that wrong. But honestly, yeah. Like, we ever see a T800 going around, and let's not forget, you know, Japan is out here making Gundams. Alright? Let's not forget about that. So, no, I'm talking about real Gundams. So, I'm still toasting. No, that's the point. That's the point of this whole thing. Like, my point is to make sure I do as much damage to him as physically possible. Yo, you can stay right there, bro. Oh no. You're not going anywhere. Like, you're going to die. So as you can see, like I said before, this game on hard mode isn't too bad, per se. You know, but if I'm not careful, I can find myself, you know, up shit's creek without a paddle. So that's why I try to play as carefully as possible. But yeah, I guess the point, because I feel like I was rambling, but I guess the point that I was trying to get at is that, you know, visuals are not the most important to a game. And it's funny because this kind of goes into what Maine was talking about with Dragon Ball Super. Visuals are not the most important. And the sooner that we realize that visuals are not the most important to a game, like, the more we can better have, like, games as a whole. Like,
I've played pixel art games and games with animations, and they look so much.
You know? So while y'all do that, there we go. You know, if I was good at platformers, Shovel Knight would be my game. But I am terrible at platformers. Like, I do my best. I really do. Like, I genuinely do. But I am terrible at platformers. Like, and I think it's because I get so anxious that I kind of just, like, forget. Hold on a second. A Gundam with an AI codename Zero or Eplon. That's where that's where we run. Yeah, when they start getting a mind of their own, it's over for us. Like, we might as well start the countdown right now. I didn't know that, but even then, no, we're not gonna do that. Oh, we've gone up to 5 people. I'm happy because I did not think that was gonna happen. We've gone up to 5 people. Thank you guys for coming in. Speaking of that, that was another game to be considered on the list of games that I was gonna stream. I was gonna do Persona 5, but I ended up changing my mind because of the fact that Persona 5 has a lot of particular themes that are rather triggering. When I get up there, bro, I'm just asking. Alright, what's this? How did he hit me? Twice on that. I only have but so many charges. 6 people. I am entertaining enough for 6 people. Y'all, I am shocked. Yeah, someone probably saw. That's probably something else. If you guys happen to lurk in the stream at any point in time, please do know I do not mind at all. I am just glad that you guys are like showing up, and I do appreciate it a lot. So thank you. But yeah, I guess that's my little tirade, to be honest. Like, Blue Heart. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Right now, Dead Cells is my current game. Not necessarily because I don't like anything else, but just kind of because right now, the other game that I would like to stream at any point, I dropped all the way down. I'm sorry. So welcome to the stream. Right now, like I said before, this is the game that I have, but I am considering some others. If I were to play a Digimon game, I would probably try and look into Digimon World next year. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh! Oh no! Yes, beat his ass. By the way, I noticed something at Clash of the Castle. Seth Rollins is starting to develop a dad bod. You know what? Honestly, whatever floats his boat. I can't even be mad at him. You know, he's still extremely good at what he does, and I think that's the most important part of everything. So. Oh no! Yo, what just happened? Who got jumped? Yo, who got jumped? Let me know who got jumped. Oh, I got jumped. Yeah, this game has a tendency to do that when you're not paying attention. And I think that's the main thing about this game. Like, it's not so much that it's difficult, but like after a certain point, that's a crossbow, it'll give you money, but after a certain point, when they start piling up on you, man, it's rough out here for real life. We're gonna do this. Perfect. I love this book. Alright. That's... What? How am I getting hit? I dropped the N-word on stream. Well, oh well. Whew. So yeah, as you guys can see on hard mode, it's not really all that difficult. It's just a matter of kind of like learning the game and kind of not being as reckless as I was, to be fair. I know I only have a flash charge. They're activating their triple play. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you get jumped in this game. Your triple play powers are activated. Fun fact. To anybody who was in the streams when I was playing it before, when I was playing it on normal, I had actually made it to Hand of the King on hard mode. And I almost pulled it off. I almost pulled it off. But it was one of those times where I got so anxious for the kill that I fumbled the bag and I fumbled the bag, lost my life, and then fumbled the bag again and died. So, but that kind of showed me that, like, hey, that kind of showed me, hey, if you can do this on hard mode like that, then you can more than likely do this and make it through hard mode again. I am not gonna fight the 3 servants and the queen on hard mode simply because that is way too much stress for my well-being. So I am not going to do that as I continue to get jumped by these bombers. I hate these launchers, bro. They are so annoying. If I ever beat that on hard mode, I don't know. I wouldn't say my life is complete. Really? What? That's one of the things about these fights. I'm going to try and find this clockmaker's key and dip. I don't have time. And if I die, then I might end the stream. It is kind of late. What? I am now officially out of potions. So if I don't find a shop that gives me like a strong enough weapon, or if I don't have enough to get a strong enough weapon, my ass is going to be in a lot of games. And I prefer not to be in a lot of games. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, really? Whatever. I guess. There we go. Alright then. Alrighty. So I guess I've done so much talking that I completely forgot to ask, how's everybody doing? Specifically I want to ask Gladys because I'm still waiting for her next stream. I don't know when that's gonna be or what that's gonna be, but it's always fun to see her stream, especially since like seeing her stream is always cool since I know with the baby and everything, it kind of makes streaming really difficult. And on top of that, with the anxiety from streaming, because I'm always worried about that too. Like, I'm always worried that, like... Oh, what's this? Nah. You're cool, but... But yeah, I'm always nervous when I hop on stream too, because like I said, I forget a lot of stuff. Since I briefly mentioned, here's a quick hot take. Terminator Dark Fate had no sense to exist. What the fuck y'all, bro. Another shop that I don't need. You are not a weapon shop, therefore you are of no use to me. Well, you're not a main weapon shop anyway. Like I said, guys, if I'm a little more tired, then you'll have to excuse me. Today was kind of a long day for the most part. Couple of things happened, nothing bad or anything like that. It was just relatively. I'm going to die because I have no potions. And I'm not here for you, bro. Leave me alone. And I'm back where I started. And I have no potions on top of that. Oh, Lord. If I could find this clockmaker's key, like, immediately, that would be fantastic. He had to give a few stutters before heading home to stream. Man, listen. Not food. That's the crazy part. Can you like... Bro, give me this clockmaker's key so I can leave. Like, I have no potion. And I cannot go and roll up to the clockmaker weak like this. Like, no, 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 no. No, that's not... Oh my god. I was not trying to aggro. Trying to fight the clock keeper like this is gonna be my ass. Oh, now you want to show up. Do you have anything worth it? Nothing else that would have been of any value to me. You know what? I'll take the hit. I will take the hit. Because... No, there was a different one. To anyone... Yeah, he really did, honestly. He really did. Lord, this fight on hard mode. What time is it? It's almost 7. You know, I'm not gonna risk it. Hopefully the thing is full. Alright, so I know this was a bit shorter of a stream than usual, but I'm gonna leave it right here for today. I actually meant to stream on Friday, but like I said, this weekend's been relatively busy, and then there's also work. So I'm gonna leave it here. Thank everyone who dropped in, everyone new who dropped in. I'm going to try and see if I can actually figure out something else that I can do outside of this. Just to kind of mix things up a bit. I don't know that it's going to be Digimon. I don't know if it's going to be Kingdom Hearts 3, because I don't want to feel like I'm riding the wave of everybody. But I'll see. The next time, I'm not really going to put a Sonic Mania. No, that's the last thing I would ever want to stream, just because I'm terrible at platformers as it is. I love Sonic Mania, but like a good portion of those special stages will be ran through by my brother. Otherwise than that, But either way, to everyone who did pop in, even if you didn't stay, anybody who's lurking, anyone new who popped in, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Definitely like the stream if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. Hopefully I'll be back with either this or something new later on this coming week. And until next time, you guys, I'm out, and enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Bye, guys.